Few realize that Thoth, the ancient master of unseen realms, entrusted humanity with a profound vibrational secret, one that holds the power not only to transform individual energy, but to reshape the very fabric of existence. This secret lies embedded within one of the universe's most potent principles, the law of vibration. Everything you experience, your thoughts, emotions, and even the energy you emit, resonates as waves that organize, attract, or repel realities around you. At the core of this sacred law are three hidden forces that unlock true vibrational mastery: the fierce flame of willpower, love as the highest and purest frequency, and the spoken word, which serves as the bridge between the invisible and the visible. As you explore these forces, you will begin to understand how the energy radiating from your heart shapes a toroidal field, connecting you directly to the cosmos. You'll discover how the vibrations carried by your words ripple out to influence the world surrounding you, and how your inner intentions spark a flame that aligns your existence with the universal rhythms that govern all life. Together, we will cross the threshold separating superficial appearances from profound essence, revealing that genuine power is not an external force to be sought. It pulses quietly within, waiting for you to awaken it. Picture yourself standing before a vast source of radiant light, infinitely bright and pulsing silently at the center of the universe. This light embodies pure, formless energy, absolute potential without shape, direction, or agenda. Now imagine this light begins to pulse in different rhythms, sometimes soft and gentle like a whispering breeze, other times fierce and booming like a thunderstorm. It moves in dynamic patterns, invisible waves flowing through the void of space. At this moment, energy transitions from mere potential into vibration. It takes on direction, tone, and tension. Though subtle to the eye, this transformation is crucial for anyone seeking to grasp the true nature of reality. Energy is the essence of all that exists, but it is vibration that sculpts that energy into form. Think of energy as a silent, boundless ocean, while vibration is the wind blowing over its surface, creating waves and currents that shape the destinies of everything caught in its flow. Without vibration, energy would lie dormant, a sleeping giant cradled in the womb of the cosmos. Vibration awakens this giant, igniting it with purpose. This foundational truth, whispered through the ages by Thoth, invites us to see clearly. Every person possesses energy, but only a few truly master vibration. Within your body, mind, and soul lies a vast reservoir of vital energy. Yet this energy alone is inert. It requires vibrational guidance to organize and manifest in alignment with your deepest desires. Vibration is this guiding command. Your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs generate unique vibrational patterns, each oscillating at its own frequency. Though invisible, these frequencies wield immense power, shaping your reality, your health, relationships, prosperity, and peace of mind. Yet many people unknowingly live at the mercy of external vibrations absorbed from their surroundings. Like leaves caught in the wind, they react instinctively to fear, anger, and doubt, wondering why life feels so heavy and chaotic. But through the veils of time, Thoth's wisdom echoes. Vibration is not something passively experienced. It is a choice made consciously with every breath. This is the divide between the average person and the true vibrational alchemist. The alchemist understands that reality is not a rigid barrier, but a flexible web of energies, responding continuously to the subtle signals emitted by your awareness. Imagine your body as a finely tuned musical instrument, capable of producing sounds beyond the reach of ordinary senses. Every thought you entertain strikes a note on this instrument, while every emotion creates a melody that reverberates through unseen dimensions. When you dwell on sadness, you play somber chords. When you embrace hope, your vibrations sing with light. This silent language of vibration communicates your essence to the universe without uttering a single word. Understanding the distinction between energy and vibration is a profound revelation. Energy is the raw gift we all inherit at birth, the clay of creation. But vibration is the skillful art of shaping this clay into conscious reality. You were never meant to drift aimlessly through existence. You were born to become the architect of your own vibrational frequency. To awaken to this truth is to stop merely existing and start vibrating with such intensity, clarity, and alignment that the universe itself bends to support your path. When you grasp that energy is potential and vibration is the conscious choice to express that potential, you unlock a power long forgotten, not lost, but simply overshadowed by the noise of daily life. Once this memory returns, life ceases to be a string of random events and instead becomes a deliberate masterpiece, sculpted moment by moment, vibration by vibration. To fully cross this threshold of perception, one must embrace a subtle yet transformative understanding. Energy is the unseen foundation underpinning all that exists. It is the warmth felt on your skin, the twinkle in the stars, the hush of a windless dawn. Energy is the primal substance of creation, a vast cosmic clay waiting patiently for the sculptor's hands. Yet, energy alone does not generate form, movement, or reality. Vibration breathes life into energy. It is the dynamic force that shapes energy into the living tapestry of existence. Without vibration, energy remains a formless potential, silent and still. It is the vibrational pulse that awakens the cosmic giant, setting the dance of creation into motion. This intricate dance between energy and vibration forms the invisible architecture of the universe, a design that those who master vibration learn to navigate and influence. Through the fire of will, love's highest frequency, and the creative power of the spoken word, you hold the keys to reshape your world and align with the cosmic flow. Imagine energy as a vast, untouched canvas awaiting the first stroke of a brush or a song that's yet to be played. The pure potential of possibility in its rawest form. But what awakens this dormant energy? What breathes life into this formless potential? It is vibration. Vibration gives energy its rhythm, its direction, and its purpose. Without vibration, energy simply exists as possibility. But when vibration comes into play, energy begins to move, to dance, to carve invisible pathways through the vast expanse where once there was only emptiness. Vibration is more than just movement. It is the pattern, the pulse, the secret heartbeat that organizes both matter and consciousness. It determines whether an emotion feels light or heavy, whether a thought builds or destroys, whether reality manifests as harmony or chaos. Perhaps you've thought of energy and vibration as the same, but there is a profound gulf between the two. It is crossing this silent abyss that transforms a person into a true alchemist of the inner world. Energy is the raw material gifted to us from our very first breath. Vibration, however, is the deliberate choice we make moment by moment, often unconsciously, influenced by emotions, beliefs, and habits carried deep within us. Have you ever stepped into a room and felt that even before saying a word, your presence carried a certain frequency? That your entire being was already emitting an invisible vibration, and the universe was responding quietly to the unique music you played in that very moment? That music is your vibration. While energy is a universal constant shared by all, vibration is what distinguishes those who drift aimlessly like puppets caught in life's storm from those who consciously steer their own internal winds. Those who vibrate with awareness create realities. Those who vibrate unconsciously simply react to circumstances. This ability to vibrate consciously is not some rare privilege reserved for ancient sages or spiritual masters far removed from everyday life. It is a birthright of every human who awakens to their true nature. Just as a sculptor molds clay, a musician shapes sound, or a poet crafts language, you are invited to shape your energy through the vibrations you sustain. This is not a one-time act. It is a continuous choice made each morning when you wake, with every thought you nurture and every emotion you allow to grow within your energetic field. It is precisely at this subtle point, where energy begins to move under the breath of vibration, that the invisible takes form before the observant eye. For thousands of years, ancient masters taught that all things vibrate, that nothing is ever truly still, and that what we perceive as solid reality is merely the surface layer of an infinite ocean of subtle movement. Their teachings were often seen as spiritual wisdom or faith, but today, science itself has started to uncover the very same truths, moving closer to understanding what those ancient sages intuited long ago. Modern physics has revealed a world that defies common sense and challenges our deepest assumptions about reality. At the heart of this exploration is the behavior of particles, the fundamental building blocks of everything we see, touch, and think is solid. The famous double-slit experiment in quantum physics unveiled a mystery that still puzzles scientists and philosophers alike. When electrons are fired toward a barrier with two narrow slits, their behavior changes dramatically depending on whether they are observed. Without observation, electrons act like waves, passing through both slits simultaneously and creating interference patterns much like ripples overlapping in a pond. But the moment an observer watches the experiment, these same electrons behave like particles, choosing one slit and abandoning their wave-like behavior as if aware of being seen. This astonishing phenomenon reveals a profound truth that ancient wisdom hinted at long ago. The act of observation, conscious awareness, directly influences the material world. Reality is not a fixed stage where we are mere spectators. Instead, it is a dynamic, living tapestry that responds to the vibration of our consciousness. What you feel, what you believe, and the vibrations you emit actively shape the way the universe arranges itself around you. Your vibration not only colors your perception of reality, but sculpts the very framework of the world you inhabit. It is as though the universe is a blank canvas, and every emotion, thought, and energetic frequency you emit paints the contours of your personal experience. This understanding, once the province of mystics and philosophers, now finds confirmation in cutting-edge scientific research. Science, through its language of equations and experiments, is translating the vibrational wisdom that ancient teachers conveyed through metaphor and contemplation. Nothing is truly still, not the earth beneath your feet, nor the vast sky above. Every atom, every star, every strand of your being pulses and vibrates, engaged in an eternal cosmic dance that touches and is touched by the unseen symphony of existence. If every particle vibrates, if every atom responds to conscious awareness, then a compelling question naturally arises. How does your own vibration influence the greater cosmic whole? If you are, in essence, a complex vibrational system within an infinite sea of vibration, what happens when you tune yourself to higher frequencies? How does this tuning affect your health, your relationships, your success, and your peace of mind? And most importantly, how do you learn to take control of your vibration so that you no longer drift, but consciously craft the reality you desire? This is the great invitation life offers, to step beyond unconscious reaction and into deliberate creation, to recognize that you are not at the mercy of fate or circumstance, but are instead a vibrational architect, shaping your world from the inside out. Each thought, each emotion is a stroke on your energetic canvas, a note in the song of your existence. By mastering your vibration, you awaken a power that has always been within, waiting to be remembered and wielded. This power transforms life from a chaotic series of events into a coherent masterpiece, vibrational stroke by stroke. It is the shift from being a passive observer to becoming an active creator. When you learn to consciously choose your vibrations, you align with the rhythms of the universe, inviting its currents to flow in harmony with your purpose. And in that harmony, you discover a profound truth, that your reality is not fixed, but fluid, ever-changing, alive, and responsive to the energy you bring to it. What is it inside us that sends out the vibration capable of shaping the unseen world? Where does the directive come from that transforms chaotic energy into the recognizable forms of life? The answer traces back to the ancient wisdom of Thoth, inscribed in the stars and murmured within the oldest temples on earth. It is the principle that the all is mind. This is not just a poetic metaphor, but a fundamental key, a practical truth with profound implications. Before anything manifests as matter or vibration, it is consciousness in motion. Your mind is far more than a passive instrument interpreting your surroundings. It is the invisible source projecting vibrations that sculpt your reality. Creation does not begin outside of you. It sparks within the silent seed of thought that emerges in your mind. Imagine your mind as a vast, fertile field, ready to receive seeds. Each thought you nurture is an invisible seed planted deep in this vibrational soil. Every emotion you experience acts like water, nourishing or withering that seed, depending on its quality. Finally, the vibration you emit is the fruit that grows, an outward expression born from what started as a silent gesture within the garden of your mind. Thought is the seed, emotion the water, and vibration the harvest. This sequence is unbreakable. You cannot expect to gather peace if your seeds are sown in fear, nor can you expect abundance if scarcity is the soil you tend. The universal field responds with unwavering fidelity to the quality of your mental seeds and the emotional nourishment you provide day after day. Your mind, the unseen space where ideas take root, is the original workshop of reality. When you think, you emit vibrations. Those vibrations create energetic fields that ripple outward like waves across a tranquil lake. These fields do not vanish into the void. They merge and interact with other vibrations, gradually orchestrating the people, experiences, and circumstances that flow into your life. Every external event you encounter, every meeting, obstacle, chance, or synchronicity, is a vibrational reflection of the inner garden you have quietly cultivated within your mind and heart. Realizing that thoughts generate vibrational fields means understanding that you are never just a random piece on an indifferent cosmic board. Instead, you are a gardener, a sculptor, a painter, and a musician, whether you realize it or not. This is why every thought you entertain carries weight, and every feeling you cultivate has consequence. Your mind is the cradle from which the vibration that weaves your destiny emerges. The good news is that no thought is carved in stone. At any moment, you can choose a new seed, nourish it with fresh emotion, and change the invisible melody you send out to the universe. If the mind is the hidden workshop, and thought the seed that shapes vibrational fields, then what manifests in the outer world is only an echo of what already vibrates within you. Here, another ancient principle unfolds, a truth so simple that many overlook its depth. What is within corresponds to what is without. What is above mirrors what is below. What is hidden is reflected in what is visible. This is the law of correspondence, a timeless truth as vibrant as every heartbeat you feel right now. The reality outside is not some separate entity happening to you. It is a sensitive mirror reflecting your internal vibrational state. It reflects your thoughts and emotions without judgment, preference, or censorship. The universe doesn't respond to your superficial wants, but to the authentic vibration you sustain deep within. You do not attract what you want. You attract who you are. Imagine the universe as a great still lake. Every thought, every emotion, every belief you hold is like a stone dropped onto its surface. The ripples spread out, touching everything around and eventually returning to you as experiences, people, and circumstances. If you cast stones of fear into the lake, the ripples will come back carrying more reasons to be afraid. If you cast stones of love, the ripples will return offering experiences that nurture love. This subtle dynamic happens continuously, often unnoticed, as most people remain unaware of how profoundly they influence their own reality through what they harbor inside. The world is not indifferent to your vibrations. It is shaped by them, woven together by invisible threads emanating from your deepest feelings and beliefs. Let me share a story to illustrate this. Long ago, in a remote village nestled among quiet mountains, lived an elder revered for his wisdom. It was said he could hear a person's soul simply by gazing into their eyes. One day, a young man burdened by fear and despair sought the elder's counsel. Feeling trapped by bad luck and sadness, the young man wished to change his life. The elder took him to a mountain peak where a lake rested like a giant mirror, its surface perfectly still and crystal clear. The elder instructed the young man to shout words of fear across the lake's calm waters. The young man obeyed, his voice trembling as it echoed. As his fearful words shattered the silence, the lake's surface rippled violently, the clear water disturbed and restless. The elder then asked the young man to speak words of courage and love. This time, the lake responded differently. The water's surface gently shimmered, reflecting the sky with a tranquil brilliance. Through this simple act, the elder revealed a timeless truth. The vibrations we emit, whether fear or love, shape not only our inner experience but also the world we perceive. Just as the lake mirrors our voice, the universe reflects our inner vibration back to us. The harmony or discord we carry within ourselves ultimately becomes the reality we live. This story, though ancient, echoes the profound truth hidden in esoteric wisdom and now confirmed by modern science. The power to shape your world lies within you. Your mind creates the seeds, your emotions water them, and your vibrations bring forth the fruits of your reality. You are the conscious gardener of your inner landscape, and the universe is the vast, responsive field where your creation takes root and grows. The young man's fearful cries sent ripples crashing across the still surface of the mountain lake, disturbing its once calm and clear reflection. Then, at the elder's prompting, he spoke words of gratitude and love, and instantly the water settled, shimmering with a golden light beneath the open sky. The elder's voice softened, almost as if sharing an ancient secret passed down through generations. You see, the water only responds to the vibration you send out. Life works the same way. It simply returns the music you play. In that moment, the young man realized his true challenge wasn't battling the external world, but learning to harmonize the vibration resonating within himself. This is the same truth for all of us. The vibration inside you acts like a fundamental note, sending echoes out into the universe. If that note rings with harmony, the world around you responds in kind. If it rings discordant, chaos follows. Not because the universe punishes or judges you, but because reality is a living reflection of the pulse within your soul. This invisible dance of resonance connects what you feel internally to the experiences you live externally. The deeper you attune yourself to the frequency of your true desires, the more the universe begins to quietly reshape the terrain before you, opening doors that once seemed locked and revealing paths you never imagined possible. Ultimately, life doesn't hand you what you wish for. It mirrors the vibration your entire being emits. If the world responds to the vibration inside you, it naturally sparks the question, how does this invisible vibration shape the tangible world we see, touch, and experience? How does unseen energy organize itself into intricate, beautiful, and perfectly balanced forms? To answer that, we need to explore a little-known field of study that holds one of the oldest cosmic secrets: Cymatics. Cymatics is the science of visible sound, a field where vibrations are no longer invisible forces but create stunning visual forms before our eyes. In simple experiments, fine particles like sand or powder are scattered across a metal plate. When sound waves of certain frequencies travel through the plate, the particles spring to life, moving together to form geometric patterns of such extraordinary precision and beauty that it feels as if some invisible intelligence is orchestrating their dance. The higher the frequency of the sound, the more complex and refined these patterns become. What once was just a random scattering of grains transforms into a living mandala, a sacred signature forged purely by the interaction of sound and matter. This discovery changes everything. It demonstrates clearly that sound vibrations don't just influence matter. They actually organize it. They give shape, structure, and form to what was previously unseen. When you admire the delicate petals of a flower, the intricate spiral of a seashell, the majestic swirl of a galaxy, or even the precise arrangement of cells within your own body, you are witnessing the imprint of vibration etched into creation itself. Long before science could explain it, the ancients understood this truth deeply. The temples that have withstood the erosion of time, the pyramids standing tall like eternal guardians in the desert, the mandalas painstakingly drawn during sacred rituals, all were crafted with intention, not chance. Each stone carefully positioned, every line drawn with purpose, every angle, proportion, and measurement following principles that mirror the harmony of the cosmos. These were not merely architectural feats, but acts of vibrational alchemy. When attuned to specific frequencies, these ancient structures became portals, bridges between the tangible density of the physical world and the ethereal lightness of spirit. Stepping inside a sacred temple, even without fully understanding why, your body senses it, your cells recognize the shift, and your energetic field adjusts. This is because you enter a space where matter has been aligned with the secret symphony of the universe. Vibration shapes, orders, and creates. Realizing this, you come to see your own life as a constantly evolving vibrational construction. Every word you speak, every feeling you radiate, and every thought you maintain sends waves across the invisible plate of existence, sketching patterns, building forms, and designing the intangible architecture that will one day manifest in your reality. Just as sand grains swirl and unite under the guidance of sound, the circumstances and matter in your life respond to the silent music you continuously send out. Vibration is far more than a mere force. It is a living language, one that scripts stories into the very fabric of reality. And right now, your story is being written with every breath, every feeling, every thought you harbor. If vibration is the force that organizes matter, and your thoughts and emotions are the inaudible sounds that mold the blueprint of your world, then it follows that your body itself is the most powerful instrument of creation you possess. Every emotion you experience resonates like a note, echoing through the delicate, unseen structure of your being. Your physical, emotional, and energetic self are intertwined, constantly vibrating together, shaping not only how you feel, but the reality you live. Understanding this invites you to become aware of your inner music, to recognize that each moment holds the power to shift your vibration, to tune your internal instrument in ways that ripple outward, affecting the external world. When you choose to cultivate feelings of love, gratitude, and peace, you are playing notes that align your energy with the universe's harmonic flow. Conversely, when you dwell in fear, anger, or doubt, you create discordant vibrations that may manifest as obstacles or discord in your life. This profound relationship between your inner vibration and outer reality is not some distant mystical idea. It is a living truth accessible to anyone willing to listen to the silent song within. As you begin to master this awareness, you reclaim your power as a conscious creator. No longer a passive observer of life's events, you become an active participant, composing your reality moment by moment, vibration by vibration. Your life, your world, is a dance of invisible waves, patterns unfolding in response to the music you choose to play. Like the particles on a cymatic plate, your experiences take shape based on the frequency of your inner vibration. This means that transformation begins from within, not as a wish for the outside to change, but as an intentional tuning of the vibration you broadcast to the universe. Joy resonates with bright, clear, and light frequencies, like the gentle song of wind rustling through leaves at dawn. In contrast, deep sadness vibrates at much lower, heavier tones, resembling distant thunder rolling through an empty valley. Fear, that ancient companion of humanity, hums at dense, contracting frequencies that tighten your energetic field and close doors that were once open. Love, however, expands your entire being, illuminating your energy field with a complex symphony of harmonizing tones that align perfectly with the natural rhythms of the universe. Every emotion you experience is a living frequency, a wave that not only moves within you but also radiates beyond your physical form, touching everything in its path. When you truly feel an emotion, it vibrates through every cell, every atom that makes up your body. This experience isn't confined to your mind or heart alone. It's a silent, intricate orchestra where every part of your body responds, where every breath becomes an act of creation, and every heartbeat beats like a drum that calls realities closer to you. That's why caring for your emotions goes far beyond seeking momentary comfort or happiness. It is, in essence, tuning the instrument of your soul. Think of an out-of-tune violin. While it may produce sound, it can never create a melody that inspires or moves. Similarly, a soul weighed down by distorted, unresolved emotions emits vibrations that are out of sync, muddying or delaying the manifestation of what it truly longs for. By consciously working to harmonize your emotions, you're effectively cleaning and tightening the strings of your inner instrument, allowing the music of your life to ring out clear, authentic, and strong. Picture your energetic field as a golden harp, invisible yet stretched gracefully around you. Every emotion you play consciously causes a note to resonate through unseen dimensions, connecting you to compatible frequencies and realities. Persistent anger detunes that harp. Old guilt tightens the strings. Fear dries out its sound. On the other hand, gratitude, forgiveness, joy, and compassion gently tune each string, shaping your energy field into a perfect reflection of the universe's harmony. This is why ancient wisdom across cultures consistently taught that the seeker's first task isn't to change the world outside, but to learn to listen deeply to their own inner music. More than that, it's to learn how to tune it, to polish every note until the melody within becomes so clear and compelling that the universe itself leans in to listen. If every emotion you feel vibrates like a living note on the instrument of your being, then it's essential to recognize that your body is far more than a mere vessel of flesh and bone. Your body is a living antenna, a marvelously complex structure designed to emit and receive vibrations at all times. Every cell vibrates with its own unique frequency. Every organ plays its part in an invisible orchestra that continually interacts with the subtle energetic fields around you. Among these systems are the chakras, energy centers known for millennia, which act as vital portals for vibrational exchange. They absorb subtle frequencies from your environment, process this energetic information, and redistribute the flow throughout your physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual bodies. Even something as simple and often overlooked as breathing is a powerful tool for vibrational alignment. Every conscious inhale opens you to receive fresh frequencies, while each exhale releases outdated energies that no longer serve your soul's current design. Nestled at the center of your brain lies a tiny but invaluable jewel, the pineal gland. Revered by ancient cultures as the eye of the soul, this small gland is the secret key to perceiving worlds invisible to ordinary senses. Through it, intuitions arise, dreams reveal hidden wisdom, and consciousness stretches beyond the limits of physical matter. Your body continuously transmits and receives vibrations. Even when you're still and silent, you are vibrating, sending out messages about who you are without uttering a single word. Every emotional state you maintain broadcasts a silent signal to the quantum field surrounding you. Every thought generates a wave. Every choice subtly shifts the frequency your body emits. The universe, sensitive and responsive as a living mirror, reflects back not what you wish for, but what you truly vibrate. You've probably experienced this at times, even if unconsciously. Those days when everything flows effortlessly, when coincidences align perfectly, and when opportunities open up naturally. These moments aren't mere chance. They're vibrational echoes, responses to the internal harmony you held, even if briefly, in sync with the universe's song. Conversely, when you find yourself stuck, facing conflicts, or feeling stagnant. These aren't punishments from an external force. Rather, they're gentle nudges, signs that your vibrational antenna needs recalibration, retuning, a reminder of the music you are meant to play and share with the world. Take a deep breath now and turn your attention inward. Feel that invisible field pulsing softly around your body, as real as the air brushing against your skin. Ask yourself, with kindness and honesty, what vibration am I sending out right now? The answer won't be found in the words you speak to the world or the image you try to project, but in the quiet, subtle frequency you're emanating at this very moment, silently shaping the next chapters of your story. As you tune into this inner awareness, something remarkable begins to reveal itself. Within you lies a powerful vibrational center, one that governs the quality and direction of the energetic field you radiate into the universe. That center is your heart. For centuries, we've been conditioned to believe that the brain is the master conductor of human existence. Yet modern research, alongside the timeless wisdom of ancient traditions, reveals something even more extraordinary. The human heart generates an electromagnetic field approximately 5,000 times stronger than the brain's. This means that energetically, what you feel in your heart holds far more sway over your reality than mere thoughts that pass through the mind. Your heart is your life's compass. It's not only responsible for pumping blood and sustaining your physical body, but also constantly sending out vibrational waves that extend well beyond your skin, reaching into the quantum field, connecting all things. These waves aren't just theoretical or poetic ideas. They are measurable, tangible phenomena that carry vital information. Every heartbeat, influenced by your emotional state, broadcasts to the universe the true nature of your inner vibration. That's why trying to think positively while disconnected from genuine feeling is like trying to sail a boat without wind. Words and thoughts can set your course, but feelings are the winds that fill your sails. Without heartfelt emotion, intentions lose power, vibrations falter, and conscious creation stalls. Feeling is the hidden secret. When you cultivate emotions such as love, gratitude, joy, or compassion in your heart, you generate a toroidal field, a spiraling, continuous energy field that extends meters beyond your body, crossing invisible boundaries and linking you to the vast vibrational web of the cosmos. This toroidal heart field acts like a personal sun you carry inside, emitting, receiving, and regenerating itself based on the frequency you choose to sustain. When your heart vibrates with fear, this field contracts and tightens. But when it vibrates with love, it expands and radiates outward, creating a luminous signature, a unique vibrational identity that naturally draws experiences, people, and opportunities matching your inner song. Nothing holds more power than the coherence between your mind, emotions, and heart. When your thoughts are positive, your heart truly feels them, and your actions align with that vibration. Your magnetic field becomes an unstoppable force in the energetic ocean of existence. It's not just isolated thinking that shapes your reality. It's thought fused with genuine feeling that molds what manifests. As the heart awakens and vibration becomes conscious, a new need arises to understand the secret language that bridges the invisible with the visible. This language isn't hidden in complex codes or ancient texts. It's spoken daily by every person, often without awareness. The language of vibration is expressed through sounds, words, and frequencies. Every word you utter carries a condensed vibrational charge. More than just sound. Each word is a living force, a frequency traveling through space, permeating and influencing the energetic field around you. When you speak words rooted in love, hope, or gratitude, those frequencies spread like glowing ripples across a quiet lake. When your words are steeped in anger, judgment, or despair, they generate heavy waves that weigh down your environment and your own vibrational makeup. That's why mantras, affirmations, and prayers are far more than religious or cultural rituals. They are vibrational technologies. They serve as ancient keys that tune the frequencies of your mind, body, and subtle energy field. Repeating a mantra isn't just about saying words. It's about vibrating an intention, drawing invisible sound patterns that reshape consciousness. The spoken word forms a bridge between worlds, linking silent intention to physical manifestation. Ancient civilizations honored the power of sound, knowing that creating a harmonious reality begins with harmonizing words. Each consciously chanted sound acts as a vibrational seed planted deep within the universal field. Through words, you give shape to the intentions born in your heart. Understanding this transforms the way you speak, pray, sing, and even whisper your deepest truths to the cosmos. No state of being is ever truly fixed. Vibration means movement, and movement, when guided with intention and awareness, can lead to transformation. One of the most effective ways to begin this inner shift is through a simple yet powerful technique: positive emotional anchoring. Close your eyes and bring to mind a moment when you felt profoundly peaceful, deeply loved, or immensely strong. Don't just recall it as a distant memory. Immerse yourself fully in that experience as if it's happening right now. Feel it coursing through your body, saturating your cells and expanding in your heart. That sensation becomes your vibrational anchor. Each time you access that memory, you shift the frequency of your entire energetic field, helping to realign you with higher, more empowering vibrations. Another accessible tool for transformation is conscious breathwork. Breathing deeply and slowly isn't just a physical act. It's a vibrational reset. Each mindful breath you take cleanses and recalibrates the energetic patterns within you. Some ancient traditions suggest that just 3 conscious breaths can completely alter a person's vibrational state, shifting them into greater alignment. Visualization is yet another powerful method. Picture yourself bathed in golden light, your entire body glowing as each cell vibrates in perfect harmony. Imagine your energy field expanding beyond your physical boundaries, reaching out and connecting with the vast universe. The cosmos responds not to mere thoughts, but to the vivid inner images you hold, especially when they are charged with genuine emotion. Ultimately, true transformation arises from the alignment of body, mind, and heart. When you care for your body with love, nurture thoughts that support your highest aspirations, and genuinely feel those intentions in your heart, you create a beam of vibrational coherence so strong that any dense, limiting energy simply cannot survive. This is the art of vibrational transmutation, not about fighting difficult emotions or denying your experience, but about recognizing the immense power you carry within to convert any shadow into light, any heaviness into lightness, any chaos into harmony. The true alchemist doesn't run from darkness. Instead, they learn to dance with it until it dissolves, transforming lead into gold within their very being. This dance of inner transformation begins in the subtle choices you make about what to feel, breathe, remember, and ultimately, vibrate. As you practice transmuting emotions, raising your vibration, breathing consciously, and envisioning new states of being, something remarkable begins to happen. You sense a shift in the atmosphere around you, in the flow of your experiences, in the ease with which life unfolds. But don't be surprised if some days you feel as though you've slipped back into old patterns, as if that elevated vibration you reached quietly slipped away. This is a natural part of the process. Developing vibrational awareness is like waking up a muscle that's been dormant for years. It needs patient care, gentle strengthening, and consistent training. Moving between high vibration one day and old chaos the next is part of your inner recalibration. It's not failure. It's an invitation to deepen your vibrational maturity. The key is persistence. The frequencies that hold steady, that stand firm against life's unpredictable winds, aren't born from isolated bursts of inspiration. They are cultivated daily, like tending a garden in soil that needs nurturing each morning. Vibrational persistence isn't about forcing yourself to be happy or positive all the time. It's about lovingly choosing to return to your center each time you notice you've wandered. It's about listening to your energetic field, sensing when the harp of your soul is out of tune, and gently bringing it back into harmony. Think of it like playing a sacred drum. The goal isn't perfection or never missing a beat. It's about recognizing when you've stumbled, finding your rhythm again, and moving forward with grace. Every conscious breath, every realigned thought, every healed emotion becomes a new note in the beautiful symphony of your existence. Over time, what once required deliberate effort becomes second nature. You begin to vibrate love, gratitude, and inner strength, not because you force yourself to, but because you become the music itself, flowing effortlessly in tune with the universe. Yet, sustaining this vibrant frequency requires vigilance. There are subtle, often invisible forces around us that can slowly drain the energy we work so hard to build. Daily distractions, the constant pings of notifications, endless streams of irrelevant information, and mindless engagement with external noise are like tiny cuts in the fabric of your energetic field. Each distraction fragments your attention and scatters your presence, causing small but cumulative leaks of your vital energy. Complaints, which are so socially accepted and common, pose an even greater threat. Every complaint, even the quiet ones held inside, is a vibrational declaration that something is wrong. And that declaration only reinforces the very situation you wish to change. Judgments, whether subtle or overt, tear at the fabric of your vibrational field as well. To judge is to vibrate separation, and separation disrupts the music of unity you are trying to cultivate within yourself and your environment. The flood of negative news, with its constant drip of fear, conflict, and despair, acts like a slow poison. It lowers your vibrational frequency, shrinking your sense of self until you feel small and powerless in the face of life's vastness. Protecting your vibrational field isn't about shutting yourself off from the world or denying reality. It's about choosing wisely what enters your sacred space. It's knowing when to unplug from the noise, recognizing when a conversation or environment drains your light, and giving yourself permission to guard your energy like a fragile flame caught in a storm. Your vibration is your most precious asset, your greatest treasure. Guard it with love and intention. Nourish it with awareness and persistence. Because this vibration you cultivate within doesn't just define your inner world. It shapes the very reality you live in. Your energy field acts as an invisible bridge connecting who you are at your core with the experiences that unfold in your life. With every decision you make, whether consciously or unconsciously, you either strengthen this bridge or allow it to weaken. Once you begin to understand this, you realize that mastering the art of high vibration isn't only about the choices you actively make. It's just as much about what you protect your sacred space from. The subtle energies and influences you refuse to allow in. The energy you hold inside is like a seed planted in the fertile soil of your reality. By guarding that energy and intentionally choosing the vibrations you connect with, something even more subtle starts to awaken. You begin to hear what was once just a faint whisper, the grand music of the universe itself. The universe isn't some random stage where events happen by chance. Rather, it's a living orchestra, conducted by unseen cycles, flowing energies, and cosmic rhythms that have been playing an eternal symphony since time began. There is a dance happening everywhere, between the stars, the tides, the changing seasons, the rising and setting of the sun. And this dance isn't separate from you. It pulses within your blood, in the rhythm of your heart, in the cadence of your breath. Tuning into the universe's vibration means learning to listen to this music, to recognize that there are seasons for planting and harvesting, times to move forward and times to rest, moments to speak and moments to simply listen. Nature embodies this dance effortlessly. Trees don't force themselves to bloom in winter. Rivers don't battle stones, but gracefully flow around them, weaving with obstacles until they reach the ocean. Human life works the same way. When you honor natural rhythms and act in harmony with the larger flow, life moves more smoothly, doors open with ease. Answers arrive even before you ask. But when you resist these natural flows, trying to force outcomes or push your will during times meant for reflection, you encounter friction, frustration, and struggle. Learning to tune into this cosmic dance is an act of both wisdom and humility. It's realizing that your vibration doesn't need to bulldoze a path through the universe. Instead, it only needs to harmonize with the grand rhythm already at work, weaving the fabric of existence. When your vibration moves in sync with this greater flow, the universe responds by moving with you. It's in this deep alignment that the true power of vibrational alchemy starts to unfold. The first key to this alchemy is fire, representing willpower. Fire is the silent, burning force inside you, the inner flame that drives you forward even when faced with hardship. It is the creative spark, the deep desire to live intentionally, to be an active participant and co-creator of your own story, rather than a passive observer. Without fire, there is no momentum. Without genuine will, vibration becomes fragile and scattered. Fire fuels the persistence of your intention, sustaining it until it manifests in your reality. The second key is love, understood as the highest frequency available to you. This isn't the romantic love shaped by societal expectations, but a pure, expansive love, born from the recognition that everything is interconnected and part of one living whole. Love is acceptance, unity, and growth. When your heart vibrates with this authentic love, your energetic field expands so powerfully that it reorganizes everything around you to reflect that light. Love is not just an emotion. It's the very vibrational language of the universe itself. The third key is the word, the conscious articulation of fire and love through sound and spoken intention. When the fire of will and the light of love merge into clear, purposeful words, they become frequencies capable of crossing invisible realms and influencing matter. Every word spoken with presence and intention is a vibrational command, an energetic instruction shaping the reality you inhabit. Words are the bridge between the inner realm of intention and the outer realm of manifestation. By embracing these three keys, the fire of your will, the love that expands your heart, and the conscious power of your words, you move beyond simply understanding the laws of vibration. You begin to embody the vibration of the Creator. You become both the instrument and the musician, the harp and the harpist, the dance and the dancer. Vibration ceases to be something you chase or try to reach. It becomes your very essence, your natural state of being. And the universe responds to your vibration, silently recognizing the music you play. Now that you carry these keys within you, now that vibration has shifted from an abstract concept to a living pulse within your own energy field, the journey is far from over. A new doorway has opened, prepared especially for you. Don't stop here. There is a special invitation waiting, a deeper awakening ready to unfold. Click on the screen and come with me. Together we will step through this next portal, where even greater insights and revelations await. I'll be waiting for you there.